It's Coast to Coast with Mike, your host. It's the YouTube show that helps you cash in most. His track record's phenom, his cashing rate is the bomb, and it's all brought to you by RacingDudes.com. And now, the host of your show, Mike Somich.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Coast to Coast. Today is Saturday, July 14, 2018, and I am your host, Mike Somich. I'm excited today to see a late comeback. She'll be going 1.25 miles over in the Delaware Park Dirt. Got King Zachary going for 2 in a row over at Indiana Grand. You know, if you want our picks, make sure you check out Salmobomb18 on Twitter. I'll put up all of the Pod Wars picks from Aaron, Jared, Magic, and I, but we know why you're here. You want to go coast to coast, so let's do this. Halterman, who do you like over at Indiana Grand?
All right, it's Indiana Derby Day at Indiana Grand, and my plan for this show was to look up what is the official drink of the state of Indiana and proclaim that drink to be the official drink of the Indiana Derby. And then I was going to take a drink of that on the show. The problem is the official drink of the state of Indiana is a Jaeger bomb. That's not good for me. I had a bad experience in college with Jaeger. I can't do it. It just makes me sick to even think about it. So no Jaeger bombs will be taken on this show. But if you want to take a Jaeger bomb in celebration of the Indiana Derby, go right ahead. You have my permission. So let's get to the racing action. And by the way, this is a very simple race, right? Well, maybe. If number 8, King Zachary, shows up with his Matt Win effort, which he was a 4.5 length winner, had a 98 buyer for that race. If he shows up with that effort in the Indiana Derby, race over, he wins. But what if he doesn't? That was the highest buyer that he has ever run by 19 points. So he took a huge jump. What if that was kind of flukish? Then it gets interesting. Then we can play a few of these horses that I'm going to be talking about here. My second choice, number 4, Dark Vader. This is a horse that's consistently had now 2 nice races in a row. He was very good in an allowance race at Santa Anita. He came back to finish a very close third in the Easy Goer that could have went. You know, either way, it was a 3-horse photo, basically. So he's got that consistency here these last 2 races. He's starting to put it all together. I kind of like him. I like number 7, Title Ready. Once again, it seems like I have this horse in the exotics all the time. He's proven that he can hit the board in these kind of races. He hasn't proven that he can win these kind of races. That's the problem. But maybe one day he's going to get there. And then I also like number 1, Trigger Warning. This horse was 3rd at 86-1 in the Ohio Derby last time out. This race sets up pretty similar. It looks pretty similar on paper. He's not going to be 86-1, but he's got a shot to hit the board. Okay, let's play our $10. And I'm going to try to get creative with the exactas. So I'm going to play a $1 exacta, King Zachary, over the 3 horses I just mentioned. The 1, Trigger Warning, the 4, Dark Vader, and the 7, Title Ready. So that's going to be $3. Then I'm going to box those 3 horses that I just mentioned. I'm going to throw out King Zachary. Let's box Trigger Warning, Dark Vader, and Title Ready. Just so I'm covered. If this Dale Romans horse, King Zachary, throws a little bit of a clunker in this race, now I've got 3 horses that are good prices. Man, that exacta could pay. So that is $6. So I've spent $9. What's left? Well, how about just to throw the dollar and to spend my dollar, an 8 for straight exacta. That's King Zachary over Dark Vader. If those horses come in 1-2, I'll actually hit it for $2 because I've got that same bet in the first wager that I talked about. So that's how I would spend my $10. I would play those 3 exactas. Good luck if you're playing the Indiana Derby and the Indiana Grand card on Saturday night. It's a good one. By the way, if you're going to be at Prairie Meadows on Saturday, I will be there all afternoon long. So look me up. Good luck, everybody.
All right, let's head out to Belmont now. Take a look at their 8th race on the card. It's a 6-furlong turf sprint for fillies, $80,000 optional claimer. I'm going to go back to the angle I talked about yesterday. You've got 2 speed horses in here, and the 1 and the 8. And honestly, I think the 6 horse is going to just sit the perfect trip right behind them. You got Team of Teams who's coming out of Grade 3 races, $100,000 races, consistently getting the lead at longer distances. Notice 2-back, who's facing a Raving Beauty, who's probably one of the best filly turf horses in the country now. And she's just going to sit the perfect trip here. I mean, she's going to sit a length or 2 lengths behind the speed. Speed and being up close to the pace is very important right now at the Inner Turf from Belmont. So I think Castellano's going to put this horse in the perfect spot. She's 6-1 on the line. I think she's going to get home, and it's going to be paid off at a pretty nice price. For second, I'm going to go to the inside. I'm going to play the 1 horse Malibu Stacy. I like this horse for a couple reasons. First off, I think the cut back in distance is going to help her out. She's going from 7 furlongs to 6 furlongs, so I think that'll be a positive. She also faced some very good horses last time out in the Grade 3 race. She faced both Fapien as well as La Sardane, so I think cutting back the furlong, being close to the pace, and being able to get a little bit of a class relief here is going to be a good spot to have her in. For third, I'm going to go outside to the 9 horse, Epping Forest. Epping Forest is for Christophe Clement, who's, when I'm recording this, 12 for his last 22 at Belmont and been killing it in turf sprint specifically. This horse seems teed up. It's third off of a cycle, so I think that this horse is going to improve off the last. It's got a good shot. If it wasn't going to be so far off the pace, I'd be more interested in playing this horse on top. For fourth, I'm going to go to the 2 horse JC Shooting Star. To be totally honest, I can't figure this horse out. I've been trying to figure out when to bet it and when not to bet it for almost a year now. But it just missed the track record last time out at 6 furlongs on this inner turf with similar conditions when speed was favoring. So I think you have to include it at least in the underneaths, even though I don't love the price, especially 5-2. This horse just isn't consistent enough to be 5-2. But I am going to put JC Shooting Star here in fourth. So for me, I'm going to play a trifecta. Play a dollar try with the 6-1 over the 169 over the 1269, and hopefully we can get a price home on top and then have these favorites run underneath to be able to get a little value in the picks. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Hope you have a good Saturday at the races. We'll be back tomorrow, and then it's on to Saratoga and Del Mar. So just 1 week away from the best 2 meets in the world. Have a good one. Thanks for watching Coast to Coast, brought to you by RacingDudes.com. I've been your host, Mike Somich. You can follow me at Samobomb18 on Twitter, and you can follow the Racing Dudes at Racing_Dudes. Make sure to check out the Blinkers Off podcast, available on Apple, iTunes, Stitcher, and where you get your favorite podcasts. Don't forget to check out RacingDudes.com for all the previews and race reviews every single week.